Young James.
All right, Mr. James, looks like you had a warrant for your arrest at a justice court. It was for an assault case that's been pending since August 25th of 2020. I'm going to quash the warrant. I am going to, looks like you're being held on another matter. I'm going to release you. Your next court date is going to be in justice court, August 28th at 11:30 a.m. And I'll let justice court know that you're currently in custody on a superior court matter. You also had a warrant for your arrest for a shoplifting case that's pending in city court. This case allegedly occurred May 10th of 2025. I will enter plea of not guilty, release you, set your next court date in city court, August 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m. And I'll let them know that you're currently in custody on a superior court matter. And I'll appoint a city public defender for your city case only. All right, sir, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll go back to the pit.
What is your name, please?
Michael Darren Quigley.
All right, looks like you are charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, domestic violence, criminal damage. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Let me see what's going on here. Looks like you've already got a case involving the same victim in this matter. I'm just going to set your bond at a small amount because you do have another domestic violence case pending. You're not allowed to have any contact with Lisa. Don't go to where she lives. Commit no further acts of domestic violence. You're going to see a judge tomorrow, August 19th at 1:00 p.m. I will appoint an attorney to represent you, and that attorney is going to be Janet Altschuler. Actually, no, it's not going to be. It's going to be Caitlin Waters. She'll be your attorney and see you in court tomorrow. Thank you.
What's the bond set at?
$500. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right, what is your name, please?
Yolanda Ramirez.
Ms. Ramirez, looks like you had a warrant for your arrest at a Marana Municipal Court for a drug paraphernalia. That has been pending since April 19th of 2024. I'm going to quash the warrant. I'm going to release you. You've got to appear in court, ma'am. This case will never go away until you appear in Marana to resolve it. Your next court date
Yes,
in Marana is going to be September 17th at 10 a.m. You must be present. If not, another warrant's going to issue. You also had 2 cases in warrant status out of city court. One case involved being in a park after hours. That occurred August 20th, 2023. And then you had an unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting arrest, and possession of prescription drug. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty, quash the warrants. Ma'am, you've got to see me in city court, September 18th, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. If you don't appear, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you understand?
yes, I do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
What is your full name, please?
Rusty Jones.
Mr. Jones, looks like you had several warrants for your arrest out of city court on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases for various charges involving assault, disorderly conduct, shoplifting, criminal trespass, several drug paraphernalia charges. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty, quash the warrants. Your bond is set at $1,000. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your next hearing date in city court is going to be August 26th. At 1:00, attorney will be in touch with you. You are excused. Thank you. What is your name, please?
Rochelle Medjus.
Looks like you have a new charge for soliciting from yesterday's date. No, from August 14th, 2025. And then you had 1, 2, 3, 4 cases in warrant status involving charges of criminal trespass, drug paraphernalia, unlawful possession of prescription drugs, and drug paraphernalia. I am going to quash the warrants, enter pleas of not guilty. Set your your bond is set at $500. Looks like your older cases go back to 2023, 2024. I'll assign the City Public Defender's Office to represent you. You'll see a judge August 26, 2025 at 1:45 p.m. Your bond is set at $500. You are excused. Thank you.
Who is,
What is your full name, please?
¿Me puede dar su nombre completo, por favor?
Rafael Basilio Kiwi Molina.
The public defender,
Rafael.
where is he?
Your Honor, I'm here.
All right, Mr. Cajia Molina, you are charged with unlawful use of means of transportation. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty.
Muy bien, señor. A usted se le imputa el delito de utilizar o uso indebido de un medio de transporte. Y voy a registrar una declaración de no culpable de su parte.
You do have a constitutional right to remain silent and to be represented by an attorney.
Usted cuenta con el derecho constitucional de guardar el silencio y recibir representación de un abogado.
You do have an attorney who is seated next to you representing you this evening.
Y ahorita al lado de usted tiene un abogado representándolo.
I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding his bond, his bond recommendation.
Bueno, voy a escuchar primero del fiscal sobre su recomendación para la fianza.
Prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor, the state's recommending a $2,500 bond based on the information we submitted in our form.
Sí, su señoría, la fiscalía está recomendando una fianza de $2,500 a base de la información que se encuentra en nuestro formulario.
And prosecutor, you're just in your form, you just stated like what happened in the interim complaint.
Yes, Your Honor.
Usted nomás
I didn't feel
puso-
comfortable making a full recommendation based on the fact that the social security number was unverified and we couldn't do a full history.
Bueno, lo que pasa es que pues apenas tengo el formulario, y no cuenta con la querella o el anuncio principal. Sí, su señoría, lo que pasa es que no teníamos todos los datos completos, no teníamos el historial completo, ni tampoco teníamos el número de seguro social correcto.
Defense counsel.
Judge, if you're inclined to release him, I'd not say much. We're just asking for release though, because it's a classified felony, his probation available, even if he loses at trial. And the jail is telling at least no holds, right? That there's no holds at this time. Thank you.
Bueno, su señoría, vamos a pedir que lo dejen en libertad porque se le imputa un delito grave clase 5, pero califica para recibir libertad a prueba. Y también y luego preguntó al personal de la cárcel si tenía alguna orden de retención y no hay.
Mr. Molina, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services.
Señor Molina, lo voy a dejar en libertad bajo la vigilancia de servicios previos al juicio.
You must comply with any monitored treatment they recommend.
Usted tiene que cumplir con cualquier vigilancia o tratamiento que ellos recomienden.
You cannot have any contact with your father-in-law.
No puede tener nada de contacto ni comunicación con su suegro.
The public defender's office is appointed to represent you.
Voy a nombrar la Defensoría de Oficio para representarlo.
Your preliminary hearing is set September 8th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m.
Su audiencia preliminar se fija para el día 8 de septiembre del año en curso a la 1:30 de la tarde.
You're excused. Thank you.
Ya puede retirarse. Gracias.
That's it.
Uh, what is your full name, please?
Isaiah Aranda,
What is your middle name?
Reed.
All right, you have two separate felony charges. One's from August 7th of 2025. It involved an aggravated assault charge. I'm an inner plea of not guilty. You have a second felony case for burglary second degree. That alleged incident date was from today's date, August 18th, 2025. I'm an inner pleas of not guilty to both charges. Let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent and to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearings. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is requesting a $20,000 bond on the aggravated assault and a $5,000 bond on the burglary with a total of $25,000. He violently and viciously stomped on the victim's head during the assault, and though he does not have any criminal history that we are aware of at this time, being only 19, this is a very serious offense, and the state's asking for the $25,000 bond.
Defense counsel.
Yes, Judge, thank you. As the state pointed out, Mr. Aranda doesn't seem to have any history at age 19. I don't see any misdemeanors either. We would be asking for pretrial services release, but if Your Honor's not inclined, we ask the court to consider $2,000. Thank you.
Mr. Ronda, for the aggravated assault, your bond set at $10,000. For your burglary charge, it's $5,000. In both cases, you're not allowed to have any contact with the alleged victim or go to where those individuals live or work. Public Defender's Office is appointed in both cases. Both cases, your preliminary hearing is set to August 28th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you soon. You are excused. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
What is your full name, please?
Mahogany Candace Ayala Hill.
You are charged with first-degree criminal trespass, 2 counts of unlawful possession of narcotic drug, 1 count of unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you. The prosecutor's office, in this case, the prosecutor, this person's not eligible for steps. Is that correct?
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Let me pull up I think based on the history, I was recommending steps anyway.
You are?
Yes.
I think it's the trespassing charge.
Yeah, that's what I understood. If they have you're still okay with me setting the steps hearing, prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Ayala Hill, the prosecutor is okay with your release to the supervision of pretrial services. I will follow that recommendation, release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitored treatment as directed by pretrial services. While you're on release status, you are not allowed to drink any alcohol or take any illegal drugs. You cannot go back to that residence location. Stay away from the victims. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your first hearing is called a steps hearing is set for August 25th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You must be present in court. If you're not, a warrant will issue for your arrest. Your preliminary hearing is set September 8th at 1:30 p.m. Stay in touch with your attorney and make your court hearing date. Thank you. You're excused.
Judge, we're actually willing to waive more time for the PH, 45 days since you're releasing her.
Is
I
it
think that would be.
that on the first-degree criminal trespass charge?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Could you repeat that?
Are you okay with a 45-day, even though there's a criminal trespass charge attached to this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What's the 45-day, clerk? All right. October 2nd at 1:30 is the preliminary hearing then. Defense counsel waives time. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, good. I'm coming. Go on.
What is your full name, please?
Brian Eric Dillon.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Brian Eric Dillon.
Right, thank you. Hold on a second.
Did we skip 3?
All right, Dylan, you are charged with one looks like it was a felony warrant for your arrest for domestic violence, kidnapping, domestic violence, aggravated assault. The alleged incident date was on January 4th, 2025. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty, quash those warrants, let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding her bond recommendation, then I'll hear from your attorney. Deputy County Attorney.
Your Honor, for Mr. Dillon, the state is recommending a $25,000 bond.
Defense counsel.
Judge, all we have is the warrant, and I understand it's a relatively serious charge, but Mr. Dillon has not been arrested on this matter before. He does not seem to have any felony or misdemeanor criminal history. For those reasons, we're asking you to consider releasing him.
Mr. Dillon, I don't have the alleged facts in this case. Your bond set at $20,000, no contact with the victim, commit no further acts of domestic violence. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your arraignment date is set August 25th at 1:30 p.m. I'm quashing the warrant. Thanks. You're excused. What is your full name, please?
Fernando Carrillo Moreno.
Mr. Carrillo Moreno, you are charged with you have been arrested and accused of the crimes of unlawful possession of narcotic drug, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I am going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent, the Legal Advocate Office to represent you. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing date?
That's right.
Yes.
All right. And prosecutor, your bond recommendation?
Your Honor, in light of his significant failure to appear history and criminal history, the state's recommending $5,000 bond.
Defense counsel?
Judge, due to the nature of the charge, we're requesting release, but if your honor's not inclined, we ask the court to set $500.
Mr. Moreno, your bond is set at $2,000. Legal advocate is appointed. Your preliminary hearing is set August 28th at 1:30 p.m. Excuse, thank you.
Judge, does he have an August 25 steps date?
No, because I put a bond on him.
Judge, so
Wait, I don't know. Hold on a second. What did I do? I don't know what I put. August 28th at 1:30.
for the PO, Judge,
I'm sorry?
for the preliminary hearing is August 28th, but the state is asking for steps, I guess.
Yeah, I just gave steps hearing August 25th at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. And I believe he has a city court warrant.
I'm not aware of that. Oh, yeah, he does. There's all these files here. All right, Mr. Carrillo Moreno, you looks like you had a warrant for your arrest for a drug paraphernalia case. And then you had 3 cases in warrant status on a probation revocation. Hold on a second. Looks like a petition to revoke your probation was filed on September 13, 2024. You were on probation for 3 separate cases involving shoplifting, domestic violence, disorderly conduct, criminal damage, and drug paraphernalia. It states you violated probation by failing to complete your domestic violence intake And counseling, you also failed to complete your substance abuse evaluation and counseling, fail to attend your monthly meetings with the counseling agency, and failure to breathalyze. So I'm going to enter a denial of the allegations. And let's see, I'm going to release you on these cases since you're being held on a felony. Your next court date is going to be on August 26, 2025 at 1:45 p.m. on the petition to revoke. Even though I'm releasing you, I'll sign the city public defender's office to represent you. Your release date September 25th at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Lucky. You're done. Fine. Now. Look.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, hold on a second. I don't like all these rubber bands. What is your name, please?
My name is Darren Flynn,
All right,
and
hold on. You're charged with domestic violence, aggravated harassment. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then your attorney. If you'd like to speak to your attorney, you may. Prosecutor?
Your Honor, based on the allegations and the elevated risk on the Form 4C, the state's requesting a $5,000 bond.
Defense counsel?
Can I have a brief moment, please, Judge?
Yes.
Already, Judge. Thank you for that time. Your Honor, Mr. Flynn is asking the court to consider releasing him to pretrial services supervision. As the court may have already noted, the victim did not sustain any injuries. She is actually not objecting to his release. He is only on a level 2, and Mr. Flynn reports to me he has a job, and if the court holds him in custody, he risks losing that job. So for those reasons, we're asking for release, Judge.
Mr. Flynn, due to the alleged facts in this case, your bond is set at $3,000. No contact with the victim involved in this case. You are not allowed to call her, text her, social media her, go to her where she lives or works. Stay away from her, sir. Do not commit any further acts of domestic violence, possession of firearms or weapons. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your preliminary hearing is set August 28, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Thank you. What is your full name, please? And if you could unmute.
Deputy Michelle Martinez.
You are charged with one count of burglary in the second degree, unlawful possession of narcotic drug, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. Deputy County Attorney, she qualifies for steps, actually.
Your Honor, no, I apologize. That was an error on the form.
All right. I need to let you know, Ms. Martinez, you do have a constitutional right to remain silent to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. The prosecutor's office is okay with your release to the supervision of pretrial services. I will release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitoring treatment they recommend. You are not allowed to drink any alcohol or take any illegal drugs, and you certainly cannot be in possession of any illegal drugs. No contact with the victim involved in this case. Don't go back to the incident location. A legal advocate is appointed in this case. Preliminary hearing is set August 28th at 1:30 p.m. Stay in touch with your attorney. You are excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Ortiz, I'll transfer.
Your full name, please.
Emmanuel Lopez Ortiz.
You're charged with trafficking and stolen property in the first degree, burglary in the third degree, and theft charge, a misdemeanor charge for theft. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearings. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Deputy County Attorney?
Yes, Your Honor. At the time the form was submitted, the pretrial services report had not been uploaded yet. He has a 5 of 5 and multiple prior felonies, prior violent felony convictions, and multiple failures to appear. The state's asking for a $2,500 bond.
Defense counsel, any objection?
Judge, I was going to ask for release, but if the court is inclined to set a bond, I ask that it be less than the 25.
Mr. Ortiz, due to your alleged felony conviction history, your bond is set at $2,500. No contact with the alleged victim in this case. Do not go back to that residence location. Legal Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your preliminary hearing is set August 28th at 1:30 p.m. You are excused. Thank you. Please. What is your full name, if you could unmute?
Stephen Thomas Osmond.
You're charged with one count of organized retail theft and 2 counts of aggravated shoplifting. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this evening's hearing. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation. Deputy County Attorney?
Yes, Your Honor. He has a history of violent or assaultive behavior. He has a history of failing to appear for court hearings, and he's facing mandatory prison time if he's convicted. He is a frequent shoplifter at Target and has been arrested 11 times in the last 18 months for shoplifting. State's asking for a $5,000 bond.
Defense counsel?
Your Honor, it looks like Mr. Osmond has just one prior felony conviction, which is unfortunately for theft of means. So, Judge, if you're not inclined to release him, we just ask that the bond be $4,000. Thank you.
Based on the prosecutor's statement, the bond is set at $2,500. Do not return to any of the store locations. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your preliminary hearing is set August 28th at 1:30 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you. Thank you. You're excused.
Thank you.
What is your full name, please?
Corey Phillips Smith.
You had a warrant for your arrest out of Benson Justice Court. It was for felony charges involving unlawful possession of narcotic drug for sale, unlawful possession of narcotic drug for transportation or sale, unlawful possession of narcotic drug and false reporting to law enforcement. That particular charge is a misdemeanor. The alleged incident date was from May 19, 2022. I'm going to quash the warrant, enter pleas of not guilty. Benson Justice Court is asking for a $25,000 bond. Defense counsel.
Thank you, Judge. If the court's planning on holding Mr. Smith, we just ask that the court set dates far out on the misdemeanors because hopefully he can take care of the Cochise County case by then since it's a felony. But if Your Honor is inclined to release him, we just ask for release on everything.
Mr. Smith, your bond is set at $20,000. The jail will let Cochise County know that you're in custody. You'll have a review hearing here September 18th at 9 a.m. to see if you're still in custody. You also had a warrant for your arrest at a justice court. It was for a false plate charge. I'm going to quash the warrant, release you. Let's see, August 19th at 10 a.m. is your next court date, and I'll let them know that you're in custody on a felony matter. And then you had a city court warrant for your arrest for a charge involving drug paraphernalia and criminal trespass. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. I will release you. Your next court date is going to be in Tucson City Court, October 16th at 9 a.m. I'll appoint an attorney to represent you from the City Public Defender's Office and let City Court know that you're wanted in Benson Justice Court. You're excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone's excused.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great evening. Good to see you. Thank you, Morgan.